It was the following Tuesday when Justin woke up. His diaper was a little wet and he needed to take care of his morning routine. He went to walk to the bathroom, but the door was locked. Suddenly, Samantha appeared from behind and said, "Naughty, naughty. Why does baby Justin want to go in the bathroom? It smells like someone made a stinky." Justin didn't say anything. He knew what was going on. He remembered that speaking was against the rules of the game they were playing. All he did was point down below to indicate his need. "Don't worry," Samantha said. "I'll clean you up." She led Justin into the next room and laid him down, preparing to change him into a fresh, thick diaper. As she did so, Justin felt an immense sense of relief, as if all his burdens were being lifted off him. He began to wonder what was for breakfast. "So, little one, I made some banana pancakes for you. Would you like to try them?" Samantha asked. Justin made a happy noise in response. Samantha continued, "I have a very special day planned for you. We're going for a walk." Justin's heart nearly stopped. What does she mean by going for a walk? He thought to himself. He wanted to speak, but that would break the rules of the game, and he didn't want to end it just yet. He decided to play along. As he sat cross-legged on the living room floor, Samantha called out, "Come on, let's eat." She offered her hand, and Justin took it, following her to the table. There, he sat down on a makeshift high chair, an old dining chair raised higher than the others, with a food tray taped onto it. Samantha placed 2 banana pancakes in front of him, cut into tiny pieces. Justin couldn't even finish a whole pancake. His mind was too preoccupied with what might happen during the day. "Go for a walk?" he kept thinking. What does she mean by that? He ate the pancakes with his hands as Samantha had left out any silverware, treating him like a 2-year-old. He managed to eat about 5 pieces before he couldn't eat anymore. Samantha looked at him and said, "What's wrong, little baby? You need to finish your meal to grow up big and strong." Justin didn't know what to do since he couldn't talk, but he shook his head, indicating he didn't want any more. Samantha, however, didn't take no for an answer. She took a plastic fork, poked a piece of pancake, and held it up to Justin's mouth. Justin hesitated, almost pushing the fork away and speaking up to ask what she was doing. But he held back, wanting to continue the game. In a childlike tone, he said, "No," wondering if he would regret it. But Samantha was determined. "The train needs to go back to the station. Open the station doors," she said playfully. At first, Justin didn't play along, but then Samantha started making choo-choo noises with the fork. "The train's coming in, open the doors," she encouraged. The whole situation seemed ridiculous to Justin, and he began to laugh. Before he knew it, he had accidentally opened his mouth, and Samantha slipped the pancake piece in. She repeated this several times until the pancakes were gone. Then she wiped his face with a washcloth. "Time for our walk," Samantha announced. Justin didn't know what to do, but he found himself following her into the garage. There he saw the strangest thing. A giant stroller, the kind made for people who can't walk or for disabled children. He was unsure, and panic set in. He was about to say he wouldn't get in, but the no-talking rule was still in place. Samantha noticed his anxiety and whispered in a grown-up voice, "Don't worry, it's going to be okay. I told the neighbors you lost a bet." Justin reluctantly sat down in the stroller. Samantha could see he was still anxious and reassured him again. "Don't worry, just enjoy this." She buckled him in and began walking him around the neighborhood. Justin started to relax, as most of the neighbors were away on vacation for the holiday weekend. Samantha made light-hearted comments like, "Look at that little baby," and, "Oh, what a pretty kitty." As they neared the house, Justin felt a strong urge to pee. He thought about holding it but decided to just let go. The diaper was so absorbent that he barely noticed anything, except for a little bit of embarrassment. It was one thing to do this at home, but out in public. They reached the garage and Samantha said, "I'm going to make you lunch, but first you need to take a nap. Can you do that?" "Gaga goo goo," Justin replied. She unstrapped him from the stroller, grabbed his hand and led him upstairs to the bedroom. She gently laid him down on the changing mat and removed his footy pajamas. "I see the little baby had an accident. I'm going to change you," she said. Justin enjoyed the diaper change even more this time, feeling safe and secure. "Oh, looks like you got your pajamas a little wet. I'll have to wash them and put a new pair on you after your nap. How about you just go to bed in your diaper?" Justin walked over to his crib, an oversized one, likely made for older children with disabilities, and laid down. Samantha handed him a bottle of juice, which he drank before quickly falling asleep, dreaming of being a baby again. 2 hours later, he woke up and felt a little damp down below. Samantha entered the room. "Hi, my little one," she said. "You overslept a bit, so we don't have time for lunch. It's dinner time. I'm making it right now, but let me check you again." "Oh, you're still wet," she said as she changed his diaper for the 3rd time that day. A grown man being changed like a baby, Justin didn't know how to explain the experience. He remembered the baby powder, the wiping, and the fresh diaper being put on him. He enjoyed the whole thing. Samantha then dressed him in new footy pajamas with a Western theme. They had dinner, with Justin once again in the high chair, eating fish sticks and macaroni and cheese that Samantha had cut into little pieces. This time, Justin ate without needing to be fed. He didn't like that part and felt it went too far. He used a plastic spoon to eat his macaroni and cheese, thinking to himself that it wasn't so bad. A little bland, but not bad. After dinner, Samantha said, "We're going to watch a movie before bed. Do you want to watch Toy Story or Paddington Bear?" She brought out both DVDs and had Justin point at one. He chose Toy Story, as the adult part of him could still enjoy that movie. They watched the movie, with Justin drinking juice from a bottle. When the movie was over, Samantha looked at him and said, "Time to get ready for bed." She grabbed his hand and led him to the bathroom. Justin began to brush his teeth, but Samantha stopped him. "No, no," she said. "Babies don't brush their own teeth. Open your mouth." Justin obeyed, and Samantha brushed his teeth for him. "Now get into bed," she said, before reading him a bedtime story. End of Chapter 2. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Mommy Sarah's Story Time. If you enjoyed the stories, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Remember, my channel is not monetized, and I write most of the content myself. On occasions when I don't, it's sourced through emails from trusted contacts. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you're able to, consider making a donation to support our channel. Your support means a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to sharing more stories with you.